can these high schoolers just print anything?
Misty Wilson says she couldn't believe it when her freshman daughter pulled out the school paper and showed her this article.
Daughter showed it to me reluctantly and told me that I was going to be mad.
She was, and still is. Wilson says the story in the student paper goes too far and goes for shock value instead of news value.
Not quite a Playboy, but, you know, I think it's pretty up there.
The article talks about students having sex on campus. It quotes students bragging about not getting caught and claims that dugouts, bathrooms, and spaces beneath bleachers are, quote, far from strangers to sexual activity.
Yeah, it's a little filthy.
But teens we talk to say they need to hear about stuff like this from their peers.
Kids won't pay attention to what teachers would say, pretty much. Like, that's reality.
Well, it's high school. They gotta learn sooner or later, I guess.
I don't really have a problem with it being in the school paper because it's just like free speech. They can say whatever they feel like is important to talk about.
Exactly, says Grady Garrett. He's on the newspaper staff, but didn't write the article. What's your response to a parent who says that there's no place in school for this sort of article?
Well, I mean, as journalists, I'm pretty sure we have the right to write about whatever we want.
But Wilson, the parent of a Westview freshman, says the journalist should have thought more about who might be reading their story.
I think that the article itself was not tasteful. They could have gotten their message across without being crude and lewd. We're trying to keep our kids from running into this, and they're bringing it home from school.